Let's go live, Babyface P. I believe that we're live and we're feeding out to the folks out there. Let me know how the audio is. I think it's just me, you, and Andy. Boom! Shout out to Andy. I see Andy Carlson out there. He was asking me why, like, if I'm really going live in October, because I basically set this up, Babyface, and then did not put the right date.
Yes. Yeah, you told me that, yeah.
Yeah, you know me. You know how it goes. Everything at the last minute. All right, so this is Unscheduled Live with Hank Strange. I'm here. Babyface P is here. That's the, I don't know how I do this, actually. That's that guy?
No, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I see. There you go. So shout out to Andy Carlson. Hootie Who is in the what? Hootie Who is in the chat. Shout out to Hootie Who, man. That's the homie. Hootie Who is so big right now, man.
How's he? What kind of? What's he doing?
Hootie Who is taking over the YouTubes. Illinois Wilds is out there. He said the audio is good, and Hootie Who says no to fake.
453. Hot dang.
Oh, Hootie Who's killing it right now.
Man.
He's killing it, and I've known him since back in the days when he was just Hoot T. Before
when he was a wee lad.
Yeah, before that got added. Shout out to Alaskan Ballistics is also out there. Dill Spec is out there.
I miss going live on here because we get so many of the regulars through
I'm
here.
telling you, man.
I miss them. I really miss these folks.
Mike M is out there as well. Alaskan Ballistics says we're great. And Dill Spec says I need to call you sometime. Yeah, man, hit me up sometime. Chris Williams is out there as well. And Jaglavac 803-601 is out there. He says, "What's up, Hank? Great meeting you at the gathering." So yeah, same here. Awesome meeting you. So this, I've got to do this live thing, Babyface, because the YouTube overlords require it. So we got to do what they require. But I'm going to go to you because you know a lot about the YouTube overlords. Because you're in jail right now.
I don't know anything about it is the problem. I don't know anything about them. They just know about me. That's the problem.
So what's happening? Did you get a strike again or something for a video you put up?
I got another video removed today at 2 o'clock and a strike on the channel because of it.
What is that about? What happened there?
I didn't even show drilling holes, but it was about using jigged on an 80% AK receiver. And I don't think I technically showed how to. I don't know how any of this works anymore.
So I'm putting up a screenshot that you sent me. It says community guideline strike. Yeah. Your Context Kyber Pass AK build 2 holes was removed for community guidelines violation.
Yeah. So anybody watching, if you want to go see that video. The third video went live today, and we'll talk about this more tonight, but the third video went live today. I pinned a comment in there with a link to Utreon where the second video is, and I guess next week I'll have to do a video saying, hey, if you want to go see number 2, go to Utreon, because that's where it can live.
Right. So your Utreon page, I'm going to try to pull that up for anyone. Let's see if I can throw up my page. By the way, Hootie Who says, but smash the thumbs ups, guys, if you can. We appreciate the thumbs ups. You can give us a couple of some change will be appreciated around here, but you don't have to. We're live for your amusement. Hootie Who says getting ready for some cooler weather, been a hot summer, and he says the overlords are garbage, always messing things up. So there you go.
You get on a good streak of you're like. And I don't have hardly anything monetized, but I get on a good streak where I'm like, man, things are going good. I'm getting comments. I'm getting people watching. And then they strike it down, and I'm now off. I can't talk or post or do anything for a week.
Yeah. So if you guys Google Babyface P, Utreon Babyface P, that's a good way to find the... There you go.
I had somebody today... say, oh, well, if I want to pay, I'll make sure I go there and pay.
There it goes. There's the one. There's the one.
Yeah, I had to tell him. I don't.
You think you've seen the power.
Oh, there's an ad. Yeah, that.
I had to tell him I don't charge. I don't have tiers on Utreon. I don't put any of my content behind paywalls. So if you want to go see it, just go see it.
Okay.
But I do accept money. I am not.
You could. People could subscribe to you on Utreon.
Yes,
it works like
and I
Patreon and YouTube.
I have 2 subscribers, and I appreciate them, and I need to send them some thank yous. The test firing video, I'm gonna do one of those where it shows all the Patreon and Utreon people and say thanks to them.
Oh,
Because
cool.
I gotta remember, I'm bad about doing that.
Yes, we all are. Thanks to everyone who watches us on Utreon. We're actually going to be over there tonight doing the Free for All Monday from Utreon / Who Moved My Freedom or WMMF. Babyface P and Walter always over there live, typically on Mondays, unless something's going on with us. We try to. I try to do the Free for All Mondays even if I'm traveling. So yeah, and you guys always find some way of showing up over there. Merc says strike. There you go.
They're more friendly. It's this has a wider reach, but they're just so much more friendly over there. You know?
Yeah, can you hear that sound?
What the heck was that?
That's the sound from that old commercial that's playing on your video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, basically this because they're setting up a system over there to run advertising and monetization, which is a cool thing. It's a cool thing.
I hope they get it going. I hope they get it going.
Especially for the Babyface does a lot of building stuff, and I know you're trying to go with YouTube's rules, right? So, and by the way, Alaskan Ballistic says contact Clovertac about it. I'm thinking he's serious. Clovertac supposedly knows the YouTube people, at least better than we do. I don't know what you think about that.
Better than me, I guess, because
right.
I don't know what is. They put their rules in. Everybody knows they do this. They make their rules vague enough where they can interpret them how they want, and they don't give you finalities as to. They won't even tell you what in the video broke the rules, so I could fix it and re-upload it. They don't give you anything.
Yeah. And so they just delete you, and then you can't post for how many days?
I can't even tell people about it for a week. I can't even put a post up on my community page.
So you can't go live. You can't put anything on community. Well,
no,
can't put. Can you do a short? No,
I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can even post shorts for a week. Yeah, I am SOL dead in the water for a whole week. I think I can comment on other people's videos, and that's about it.
Yeah, this is why people don't want to be on just one platform. Right?
This is why nobody wants to be here other than it's one of those things. It's like you have to because it's where the eyeballs are. But there's no for people like me who don't make any money on YouTube. I think last month I made like $60. Maybe it was $30. I don't make anything.
You are a YouTube millionaire. $30 whole dollars, man. That's coffee for 2 days.
Yeah, no, but it's just like you have to do it. For me, at least, I do it for the enjoyment of building stuff. And I always tell people I see my channel as more of a encyclopedia type of place. Where that knowledge I want it to live for a long time, so it's not something that people immediately go and watch. But
how many? But you're growing your channel. I know that you have a regular job, so it's kind of tough for you to do a bunch of different things, right?
Yeah. It's growing. I mean, it's very slow, but I guess I can't complain too much.
Yeah, I think you've got. Are you like 30,000 subscribers?
32.
Look at that! Boom! Yeah. 32,000 subscribers.
No, it's nothing to scoff at. It's just so frustrating that the stuff I do is perfectly legal and constitutional, and I don't do anything immoral or illegal or anything even close to it.
No.
But then there are people monetizing videos that I would never even think twice about producing.
It really does suck. It really does suck that all of that's going on. And I know YouTube is the best place to be. It's what I do for a living, so I've got like 3 channels.
It's such a catch-22. Like, I want to see other places succeed, but no other place has the reach that YouTube does, and they know that. They absolutely know that.
Yeah. It's going to take time for someplace else to even be able to compete with YouTube because YouTube is not standalone. It's connected to Google, and those are the top 2 search engines on the planet. So and there's so much money and all that they spend, but also is going to them for advertising.
Yeah. No. They. I don't even know. It's really frustrating.
And in your Clark Kent persona, let me see. I'm trying to get my camera to focus here. In your Clark Kent persona, you actually make some money from the Googles, but we not. You make some Google
Not,
money.
not directly, not
Right.
directly. It's not the same.
I know it's not to
Um,
say you're a subcontractor to a
I'm a
subcontractor.
Yeah. You just say I'm a computer engineer, and that's the
Yeah.
easiest way to put it.
How does that
But
feel, man? It's so crazy. Like you work with them, but in this aspect they hate you, but in the other aspect you help people out on there.
I know their infrastructure very very well, which is
Yeah.
why. But YouTube has nothing to do with my day to day job, and I don't have any
Mhm.
contacts over there. I have nothing.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and even if I did, I truly honestly don't think they want me on the platform. Where it's not what they want. So
No. Yeah. It's how they do what they do.
it's just it makes me really angry to see people create content that is, I would say, highly illegal. A lot of it, certain
Oh,
things that
this
get
definitely
used, and
disturbing. Definitely disturbing
yeah, and
stuff
there's
going on out there.
plenty of that going around, and
But that's fine.
those videos get hundreds of millions of views and a monetization.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know,
I
man.
wish I could go back to the days of like the 2010, 2009 YouTube days where people were just rolling in money. Wild West, I could do whatever I
No
want.
one
You know?
and no one is gonna see that. It's tough on YouTube for the non-gun guys. Like for us
Today,
as gun guys, it's tough. Yeah.
If FPS Russia
Mhm.
tried to make his channel today, I really don't think it'd be possible. Like,
No.
really, truly, I don't think he could.
No. And by the way, it's kind of like a weird thing because I've got Stranger Palooza, which I do van stuff on, and that's what I was working on today. I've got a video coming up on Stranger Palooza, and that's just van stuff. And that does great. YouTube doesn't come down on that for the beginning of it, but now I've noticed with the new rules that they want everyone to go live, they want everyone to put up shorts, they want this thing and that thing. Everything's coming down on that. So they're messing with everyone because obviously they're trying to make it the best for them. I think YouTube is like a pyramid scheme, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, no,
So
absolutely.
everyone works for them. Yeah, but they get the money. They get to control where that money goes and how they want to do it. So
That's kind of why I try to keep telling myself that I don't do any of this
Mhm.
for money. And it's hard to say that because obviously getting paid helps you, makes you feel better about it, but
Mhm.
I don't necessarily do any of it for money. I do it, one, because I enjoy building,
Mhm.
and I want to see the knowledge that I have propagate as best I could.
Mhm.
And nobody, one of the problems is nobody's willing to show people some of the things that I do for
Mhm.
free. Everybody wants to charge you for it. Everybody wants to. It's like that whole.
You might want to consider that. You might want to consider. I think what you do
No,
is good,
I don't
and
want to.
people
It's
need
too
it.
dirty. It's too dirty.
Okay, then you got to maybe do something. Like
It's why
okay,
I have
Alaska.
it's why I have a day job.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't need the YouTube money. It's too dirty to me to be charging for knowledge that.
Listen, this is money that you could use for little babyface P Junior that's coming along. In case anyone doesn't know.
I could.
Yeah. Alaska Ballistics says most of his stuff is monetized. I think what you do, you should.
I am very happy for you. I will
Yeah.
never poo-poo on you for.
But he's also
getting
not-
stuff monetized.
He also can't necessarily do some of the things that you're doing. So what you might want to do is
I've never
funnel.
actually looked at Alaskan Ballistics.
You might want to funnel some of the stuff like so. In other words, like these cool videos you're doing that I think people want to see. You might want to just make a video talking about it being somewhere else and have people
Alaskan Ballistics is
people
my
go
size.
over there. Yeah. So
I'm trying to see. I'm gonna look at what his biggest video is.
Vanessa Kitty says been making leather tripod stools. That's interesting.
Lots of ammo. Lots and lots of ammo
yeah.
reviews.
Yeah. And Hypo Drake
I'm
says
surprised.
my Vanasaur shirt is on the way. Oh, awesome.
Nice.
That's
I'm surprised they monetize some of this stuff. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying
if you report yourself and you say
Ain't none
this
of
is
my
gun,
business.
if you say this is gun content and all that, then they don't. But they still screen you a little bit. You doesn't. You still got to work
guarantee-
harder to get it out there.
I guarantee I either have somebody that doesn't like me personally that watches my stuff and flags it, or there's somebody at YouTube that knows who I am or knows what I do, and just every couple of weeks, every couple of months will look at my channel and go, "Oh no, we got to get rid of this," just because they know I push the boundaries.
I think. Yeah, hopefully not, man. Hopefully not. I think there's a place
No,
for you.
you know
You
I'm
gotta
on a
figure it
list.
out.
You know.
We're
I'm
all on lists. We're all
guarantee
on
they
this.
know who I am
We're all on this.
in a small way.
Yeah, Brick says, "How does Utreon work?" Do you want to take that one?
It's so for me, I it's just a YouTube. If the best way I could compare it is it's kind of like YouTube in 2010, 2008.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't remember. If you go back to like the Wayback Machine and go look at what YouTube looked like back in 2009, 2010, it was pretty rough still.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Utreon is kind of like that in my book, where it is algorithmically it's not super strong. But again, maybe that's a good thing. But there's like you go on their front page and there's a lot of like YouTube 2010 type of stuff, like cat videos and puppy videos, and but then you also
It's not just for gun guys.
No, you also get the freedom for me that they don't mind what I'm doing because everything I do is legal. I believe they have a basic rule of as long as you're doing something that is legal and not going to get them in trouble, then they don't care.
Yes, and by the way, big creators are on there: Military Arms Channel, Rock Veteran,
Ian
Mr. Guns and Gear,
from
Forgotten Weapons.
see, I don't think about those guys. Ian from
Forgotten
Gun
Weapons.
Jesus,
Yeah, Forgotten Weapons.
Forgotten Weapons is on there, and he actually promotes them pretty well. And I'm with him. And the funny
See, an
thing
Arsenal is on there.
yeah, no, Athais is on there.
Athais, yeah.
I like him on a personal level.
Yeah,
But and it's not like a conspiracy that we all went and found this and said this is going to be the new thing. It just kind of fell into place where a bunch of us creators found it at the same time, and then it turned out that it was friendly to us.
It's still tough though to get the eyeballs over there, and even they're struggling to get the eyeballs over there. We're working
the problem
on it.
is
Yeah.
I'm part of the problem. My morning routine, when I get my cup of coffee, I start my work, and I just go straight to YouTube and just have a video running in the background while I work. I'm part of the problem. I don't my brain does not think, go to Utreon and watch a video. You know?
I do the same thing. I look at YouTube too, is what I do when I get up.
I totally understand what they're
My brain doesn't work either in the morning.
Yeah.
I go look at some car videos or something.
Yeah, exactly. And I go straight to YouTube.com, and whatever's suggested to me, I scroll through and
if Guns and Gadget is figured out something crazy is going on, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know,
so,
gets me going.
for anybody watching, I don't watch gun videos. I don't know if that's like surprising to anybody, but I don't watch gun videos hardly at all.
Yeah.
I watch gaming content or.
I watch a couple of things. I watch a couple.
I'm on a big conspiracy theory kick.
Oh boy, yeah. So you can find Gunmetal Guy USA says BFP, you're confusing common sense with the thing called YouTube.
Yeah, it's just frustrating. It's so frustrating. And it'll never change. I personally don't think it will ever get better for the creator.
Yeah. Let's see.
I love this. I wish we could go live over here more because I love seeing.
We can't hold guns. We can't.
I haven't seen these.
You can't
these
reach
names
over and pick up a gun. You can't do it. That's why we don't
know,
go
but
live
I
here.
miss some of these folks. They are good folks over here. The people that watch, not the YouTube overlords. The folks that watch are good folks.
Yeah. Alaskan Ballistics.
They deserve better, Hank Strange. They deserve better.
They do. They do deserve better. YouTube, change your policy. Let us hold guns while we're live. We're good, honest, law-abiding citizens that don't hurt anybody. Check out Alaskan Ballistics, by the way, for folks out there. You can also subscribe to Babyface Pete.
About the same size as me. He looks like he does a lot of ammo comparisons and stuff, which is cool.
He's just a nice guy. I like.
Is he actually in Alaska?
Yeah.
Or does he just?
He's been on the show. You should be. We should get him on the podcast. You should come on the podcast with him. He's been on the podcast.
I don't know that I watched that episode. I'll have to go back and look.
Yeah,
but that didn't answer my question. Is he in Alaska?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's legitimately in Alaska.
Hank, have you ever been there?
Me? Alaska?
Yeah.
No.
It is the last true frontier in this.
You've been to Alaska?
It's a beautiful part.
Summertime
of the
or wintertime? Summertime, wintertime.
Summertime, and it was beautiful.
Oh, okay.
No, winter. I don't think I could be a full timer there, where it's darkness like 23 hours a day. I don't think I could handle that. But summertime, absolutely beautiful. We had a great time.
I want to go see the whales like coming up out of the ocean, and
it's worth. We did a cruise out of Seattle. Seattle was a shithole, but getting into Alaska was absolutely beautiful. And the amazing thing is for outdoorsman-y type of people, there are I don't know, what, something like 80% of Alaska is still completely. No human has walked
It's Wild Wild West.
80% of the land in Alaska.
You can't drive everywhere in Alaska.
No, there
There's
are
not
big
roads.
swaths of land where humans just have never been.
Yeah.
And
You
if
thought
you try
Florida
going out
was
there,
bad.
you
Yeah.
may die. So, no, it's really cool. It's really, really cool.
Let's see. Liberty not licensed, says Republican Congress with President Trump will no doubt revisit the political manipulation and monopolistic practices of these tech
I
companies.
don't have. I hate to be that guy, but I don't
believe
have
that.
faith.
No,
I don't have.
they didn't
faith
do it the
they'll
last
actually-
time. I wouldn't expect them to do it next time. If it is a Trump presidency, I like Trump. I voted for him both times. I don't know that I really want him to run. Although I was mad a week ago with the whole FBI thing.
I don't have confidence
I don't
that they will push for more transparency or more. I don't even know what you. I don't know how you would attack this, to be perfectly honest. Because what is Section 230 or whatever? I don't know that. I don't even know if Section 230 could. I have no idea. I have no idea what could be used to attack this legally.
I don't know. And you know what? And it's going to take more than the president in order to do it. It's going to definitely take both houses of Congress in order to do something about this. And none of these politicians, I'm not saying Trump. I think Trump may be more motivated to do it, or whoever's president that's a conservative or on the right, the right is going to be more motivated to do it. Because look, let's say Trump doesn't run again and we get a conservative runs and becomes president. You don't think they'll just completely deplatform him? Also, they'll find a reason.
They will find an absolute reason to.
Yeah. They'll find a
I
reason.
just, again, I don't have confidence that there are a lot of Republicans are so interested in their own BS that they don't. This isn't something they're focused on. I just don't have confidence in them, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't either. And I think that we really need the politicians out there to do something about these social media companies if we're living in a civilized world. We're not living in a civilized world, different story.
We need competition in the marketplace.
Yes, we do.
And unfortunately, Google has an unfair monopoly on. I don't want to say unfair. Maybe that's being too. They have a monopoly on this space because they can both.
They got the dollars.
They have the largest search engine, and then they can use that search engine to power results to send you to Google.
Now, the chance that we do have that something might be done is if someone with a lot of money and the intelligence also to understand this gets
How
into space.
sad is that?
Like Musk, let's say.
How sad is that we are going back to the 1920s saying, well, we just need a rich person to run it. You know?
It is sad, but
it can't run itself. So we just need a wealthy person to buy it. And
somebody
run it the way
save us, please.
But that's so stupidly sad. But it's kind of a truth. I'm not.
It's a battle that we can't fight. There are battles that we can fight if it comes down to it. But social media and things like that have to do with regular civilization. What are we gonna do? I mean, everybody's got to play a part.
They have allowed we Congress, whomever, have allowed them to generate a whole lot of political clout amongst themselves.
Mm-hmm. They're getting a lot of money from China and Russia too, by the way. The politicians are getting a lot of money. There's no reason for them to fix it. Guess who's out there? Walter's out there.
Yeah, it's terrible. We'll see him tonight.
Yeah, he says the show before the show. If you guys are having fun here and you want to join us, go to Utreon. We're going to be on in about an hour and a half on Utreon.
Yep. Yeah, I got to go make dinner after this before the show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're gonna do what? You want to do 5 more minutes? We're gonna do
that works.
30 minutes and then we're out. Go ahead.
I hate this, Hank. I hate this. Looking at all these names that I miss.
I know.
I miss you guys. I miss you guys so much. Come to the Utreon stream.
Yeah,
it's
hang out
free.
with us.
We're not charging money. It's free. And we get to play with guns and talk the same nonsense that we used to talk.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun tonight. Some of you guys come over there and join us. And we'll do this every now and then. Brick says, Hank, have you gotten your paws on a Helion bullpup?
This is good marketing. This is good marketing to try to pull people over to our side.
Yes, absolutely. Helion, I have seen. I saw it at the gathering.
Prices are
That's
coming
my
down
phone.
a little bit. Did you see that?
On the Helion?
Helion, I
Ooh.
saw it for
Mm.
like 14.50 not too
What?
long ago. Yeah, it was on Reddit Gun Deals
Oh, that's
for
like
something.
six hundred bucks off, man. Because it was like two
I thought it
grand.
was 18 something originally.
Oh, okay. I saw it for like two. Yeah.
Yeah, no, then it dropped to 1880, and then last I saw it was either 14.50 or 15.50.
Yeah.
But prices are dropping a little bit. Yeah, the demand is. I don't think the demand is quite there to keep the
I so
premium price.
what someone in the crew has to get one. Not
I
me
want.
necessarily. I
I'm
just
not
spent a
even.
ton of money on
You know,
Garage.
I'm not a bullpup fan,
Right.
like a bullpup nerd. But the Helion looks cool as hell. I
Yeah.
really want one.
By the way, Jason Wall says, "Holy Schumacher, it's Hank and Babyface."
I know. That's what makes me. Is like I want more of this. I miss these folks.
So Ronald
What's the
Hotboy is
easiest
out
way for
there.
them to find the channel? It's Utreon.com.
Just go to Utreon here. Let's see. I'll pull up. It's as easy
And
as
then
this. So
search
go to
for what?
Utreon.
Who Moved My Freedom?
Yes, you go to Utreon, and you can actually just go Utreon. Who Moved My Freedom, and it's going to come up the Utreon channel. See right there, it'll come up. You can go to it. That's the
Yeah, and
last
then
video that we did with Reed. If you guys didn't catch
you
that
for
last
the
week,
folks that just want to tune in, you can ignore all the subscription stuff. We don't charge. Hank doesn't
yeah,
charge you to watch.
no, no,
If you want to pay, they or to donate. They actually have better rates. The reason a lot of people are interested in Utreon on the production side is because they only take like 5% or 10%, where YouTube, like anytime somebody does a whatever it's called here in YouTube, where they give you money for a super chat, YouTube takes like 30% or 35%. It's a lot. Where Utreon, I think, is only taking like 5%, so it's way
yeah.
way better.
Yeah. So Jason is asking for the link. Before we do the show, I put the link on YouTube on the community wall. So if you have a YouTube, whether you're doing it on your phone or whatever, there's a community wall. I always put the link up there every time we do the show.
Good
I
to
put it.
know. Okay.
I put it on Facebook. On Hank Strange on Facebook. I put it all over social media. I'm on Truth. I'm on this thing. I'm on Minds. I'm on that thing and the next thing. I put it
Do
on
a search
Twitter.
for Hank Strange anywhere on socials, and you'll
Yeah.
probably find it. But
You'll
no,
find it.
the
You'll
other
find
thing, if you really have to, is just Utreon, Utreon, and search for it's Who Moved My Freedom. It's not Hank Strange, right?
Yeah, it's Who Moved My Freedom. That's where we're going to
Yeah.
do the podcast. Shout out to Scorched Earth Firearms Training out there.
Hey,
Bye-bye.
yeah. I have a picture for you,
Rod
Rod. I'm going
Mill.
to send it to you right now.
Yeah, Rod Mills is out there. Shout out to him. He's on the podcast. So if you guys are missing us, the big thing I have to say is we've been doing the podcast for years. We're at 930 episodes. So
There you
well,
go.
I think
I'm
it's
sending
been
it
like
to Rod.
it's been a year that we haven't been doing it live on YouTube because we can't hold guns. So we do it on Utreon, and then it goes up on YouTube. It's on YouTube / Who Moved My Freedom. I posted
Here
up
you go. You
there
can
so
show
you
this
guys
off.
can see it. What's up?
This is I just sent that to Rod. You can I'd send it to you as well if you want to.
Oh,
You want to
okay.
show off
Did you
the.
text it to me?
It's Rod's favorite, I believe, from what I understand.
Okay, I haven't gotten it yet, so it might take me.
It'll come through in a second.
It might
Give
take
it a
me a sec. Oh, here we go. Oh no, is this
It's a classic. It's a classic Rod Mills lunch
live
special.
conch? Yeah. There you go, live. Is this what?
We were at the
I think
Asian
it is.
store the other day, and they had
Oh, my
live
God.
conch. If you wanted to cook
Oh,
conch
Lord.
penises, they can I say that on here now? I don't know.
I have no idea. You want everybody to get banned. You want everybody to go down
Oh,
with you.
God.
Jason says he found it, so hopefully we'll see Jason over there tonight.
Yeah.
Razor JB is there. Razor JB, you need to come over and watch us on there.
I know.
Yeah.
I think last time I talked to him, he said he catches them later.
Later.
When you post them up on YouTube,
Yeah.
you catch them.
A lot of people catch it later. Time is Money says miss the YouTube days though. Laugh
I
out
know.
loud.
See,
Yeah.
maybe I should just start going live on YouTube.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? I'll just start doing a live broadcast.
You should. And talk about the podcast.
To talk about your podcast.
Alaskan Ballistic says we'll have to find y'all on Utreon. Yes, absolutely. I don't know if we need to get him back on the show. Talk to Lola, Alaskan Ballistics. That's the person scheduling everything. I get in trouble if I don't do that. So listen, we're here on 30 minutes. I just wanted to do this. Let you guys know.
This is the problem
So
with
good.
these live streams is I can just keep
Done.
going forever.
Yes, Babyface P is on suspension, but you can follow
Yeah.
him on Instagram, on Facebook, and he's going to be on Utreon with us tonight talking about it. And you can still subscribe to his channel and look at the
Yeah.
videos, by the way.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
most of it's still there. If it's not there, it is on Utreon. I do have it backed. All
Yeah.
of my content is backed up to Utreon, so if you want to see something that YouTube won't allow me, literally won't allow me to show you, they literally took them down.
Yeah.
I push the limits for you folks, and I take the beating from YouTube
Yeah,
to see what they'll allow me
This
to
is
do.
your second suspension in the last 2 weeks. Or is it 3 weeks?
Second in the last 2 weeks and third this year, I think.
Oh, Lord, man. Be careful.
Yeah. So anything that's I'm not allowed to show you is up on Utreon. You can always go find it there.
Yeah.
So
Be
that's
careful.
why I use their platform.
Yes, be careful. And by the way, there is a video that went live on here last night, or got turned on last night with Reed Henricks of Valor Ridge. He was on the podcast last week. I put a snippet up here on this particular YouTube / Hank Strange channel. I invite you guys to go check that out, watch it. Very good video talking about training. I know some folks out there are like a little intimidated of going training because they don't know who they're training with, etc. So you guys can check that out. Give it a thumbs up, share it, all that. It was a good chat, and you can look at the overall video is up on YouTube / Who Moved My Freedom. So there you go. Everyone's saying they have to go over there. I'm gonna let Babyface P have the last word since he can't talk on YouTube's. You have the last words, and then we're out.
Catch us seriously if you enjoyed us when we were here live on YouTube all the time. Go find Hank on Utreon. They actually now started sending out reminders or live notifications. So every time, like if you create an account and subscribe to his channel, and I don't mean subscribe with money, just sub to his channel. You will get a notification on Monday nights letting you know, or every night when he goes live, letting you know that the podcast is live. And
Yeah.
it's actually, we have a little bit more freedom, a lot more freedom over there. So
Yeah. We're still committed to giving everyone this free. You know, nothing's free. There are companies that help us out. There are people who support us on Patreon and on Utreon and all of that kind of stuff. We appreciate it.
But we still talk the same nonsense we've always talked, except we can now play with guns.
Yes. So we'll see you guys over there. Make sure you subscribe to Babyface P. Awesome seeing you guys. We're out of here. We'll see you next time. We're out. Peace.